right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Here we are at Chartiers Valley High School Stadium. Nice fast field. Nice little turn there. Now we try to go middle. Delamo intercepts. And it's going to be tapped away from Brindle. Now in the mid, they're going to try to switch fields. Coming on to is Rob Merritt. Can't make the play, and Chartiers Valley tries to contain, can't do so. Delamo steps on, works over a body, now gives it to Cartier with space. Cartier looking to do a ball with the inside of his foot. Beautiful ball down the wing. I believe this is Palmieri turning. No, who was that? No, the ball's in the air either way.
That was Justin Burdett.
Oh, it was Burdett. You're right. Lenny was going up to head it. Burdett tries to center. It's cleared away by the Colts, but right to Chris Burke. Burke touches it, tries to control. Nice little steal by Chartiers Valley. And they're going to go long ball again. We saw this a lot last time these two teams played. St. Clair preferred the possession game. Chartiers Valley went for the one-touch long ball. Now the ball's tipped up in the air. Levine shielding, trying to control it, but here comes Char Valley. They try to turn, bring it inside the box, but it is cleared away by Delamo. Now headed back in. Brindle taps it out across the end line for a Colt throw. Chartiers Valley will trigger the ball back in deep in Upper St. Clair Panther territory. Going to go short to the target. They can't control, and St. Clair clears without a problem. That's Brindle. It's going to be another Colt throw, but in safer quarters for the Panthers. Go long down the line over Levine. Brindle's going to try to shield a little bit. Now he turns, and he's going to force a goal kick. Deflects it off the Colt forward, and zeros.
Goal kick, St. Clair.
So this will be the first we've seen of junior goalie Mark Hast, who's done a sensational job this year for the Panthers. Very, very solid in the back line. Haas triggers the ball back in down the middle. Little head flick by Delamo. And this is Mike Cartier, the Panther co-captain. Taps it to Chris Burke with some space down the left wing. Burke middle, Delamo. Now Vince has some space. Taps wide. Now this is the Panthers' preferred attack. Build up the attack a little bit. Nice ball by Levine. Ooh, boy, Lenny couldn't quite tap it middle. Mike tries to trap it, can't do so. Shields, turns, no foul, and we play on. Char Valley going to go one-on-one up the middle here. Nice little ball, but Levine plays it. Eric trying to play middle, can't do so. Brindle touches and clears up. Looking for Lenny. Ball's headed back forward by the Colts, so the goalie can play the ball with his hands and does so. Manganero, the Colt goaltender, punts it, but Rob Merritt is there, heading it right back in. Cartier heads to Merritt. Colts contain and control. Trying to counter there, just outside the reach of Garber. It will be a Panther throw.
You're seeing early, Gavin. No whack in the physical play between these two teams, and the refs seem to be letting it slide here early.
No doubt, Adam. I mean, when these rivalry games, you know what you're going to get. The Panthers have got to do a better job of winning balls in the air. That's Mike Cartier's specialty, but the rest of the team's really got to do a nice job because of these physical games. That's what you'll see. This is Comboy. Tap in middle. Vince has a little time. Nice little turn. Lenny tapping forward. That ball was deflected. They're running in. Ooh, Nick Palmieri had a good chance. Here comes Merritt. Slid side tackled away by the Colt defender. Cartier was going to try to shoot it back in. Can't do so. Delamo touches wide. Burke looking for the high cross in the middle. Headed away by the Char Valley sweeper. Not completely out. Cartier controls. Beautiful run through. Lenny touches middle. This is Cartier again. They're playing ping pong with it. Now it is cleared. Levine tries to tap back in. But the Colts are going to finally get it out, and they're going to try to counter. They tap it up, but Burke is up to the task. One touch, now two. And a nice little collision at midfield, and it's going to be obstruction on Chartiers Valley, a St. Clair kick. Well, we saw the best opportunity so far for the Panthers. Lenny Mills had a beautiful little touch with the outside of his foot, and it was deflected. Nick ran on and almost got the first goal of the game, but the Chartiers Valley keeper was definitely up to the task coming off his line to make the save.
Yeah, not only the keeper, Gavin, but the whole defense was right there to clear it out, too. You can tell the CV defense has definitely come to play tonight.
Absolutely, they kept their organization well. Now this is Burke off the restart. Touched away by the Colt defender. Levine tries to tap back in. Lenny's on sides. If he can get there, can't. They're going to try. This is Colts tapping it up here. Now they're going to try to sustain a little bit of possession. Now they're going long down the wing to Garver, who has great speed. Nice play by Levine. He tries to stop, and they're going to call a push. Kind of a borderline push, to be honest. He looked like he was going one-on-one and just followed through. But the veteran official, Paul Gartlett Sr., on the call. Cartier slides and touches outside to Burke, who does have some time here. He will carry down the left wing. Touches middle. Little physical play, but the Panthers still control. This is Nick. Forgot something, and unfortunately the Colts will collect the ball. Play up to their front runners here. Tries to switch fields and will do so. And the Colts still have it. Playing it up the left wing. Ball almost went out but didn't. Crosses to nobody in particular. Burke heads away. Comes to Nick. Tries to get ahead on it. Can't quite win it. Whoa, that's a hard tackle. Lenny Mills is down. Boy, that was a vicious collision. Kind of hard to figure out. We saw some real borderline calls. I didn't really see much of contact, and he ran through him hard there. No call, and Panthers can ill afford to lose Lenny Mills for any extended period of time. He took quite a shot there, and it looked like the rib cage. Yeah,
I don't know about that one, Gavin. It looked like a pretty blatant shoulder to the rib cage to me, but I mean that's sports for you. The CB knows our stars, and they're going to be going a little harder on them. Period. So
absolutely. I mean, you see that a lot. In soccer, and you know, it's a very physical game, and our front runners are going to have to be prepared to take that on the 50-50 balls. Lenny walks off gingerly to the sidelines. He will be replaced by, I can't tell who that is.
That's number 7, Danny Cosentino, senior forward.
It is. It's Cosentino. Yes.
Coming off an injury as of last week sometime.
Cosentino had some very good games earlier in the season. Hopefully he will be back into form.
I've been told by a couple of reliable sources on the team that Cosentino spent much of his time this summer playing FIFA, and that it has significantly helped his game. So we'll have to see what happens.
FIFA will do that to you. I have no doubt about that. Tapped wide here. Levine looking for Palmieri. Now it's fanned on by the Colt defender. Here's Nick's turning. Nick turns again, controls. Nice little win by Palmieri. Tapped out of bounds. It will be a Panther throw. Nick's going to try a quick restart. He's going to find Mike, who tips it back to Nick Palmieri here. Nice little turn. Looking for the left. Doesn't fire. Now he turns with his left. Has Cosentino. Turns, little header. Not a problem for the Char Valley keeper, but a nice little progress attack there by the Panthers. And they build it up gradually. Got a pretty good cross and got one sort of near the cage. So good stuff from the Panthers. Punted away by the Colts here, and Delamo gets it with his head. Burke heads again. Cosentino, double touch. Little ping pong in midfield. Headed back. And now Comboy. This is Cartier. Comboy taps wide. Burdett's got some space if he can get there. He did. He saved it. Beautiful. Burdett's looking across field to Palmieri. He has him if he can get it there. Beautiful ball. Nick touches. Oh, now he beat him to the right side. Beautiful by Palmieri. Right before the end line. Oh, a dangerous cross almost to Cartier. Gets cleared away. Levine tries to step in. Gets bumped a little. Saved by Rob Merritt. Beautiful. Turned beautifully. Nick wins it off his chest, trying to cut middle. He does. He beats him. Looking to tee it up with his left. Crosses back to his right. He's got some space. Centers. Ball is headed away. The Colt defense really doing a nice job of keeping their structure. But Nick Palmieri with some great work up the right wing. And that was an excellent ball before it went out of bounds Rob Merritt made.
And here comes Lenny back in the game.
So Lenny's checking back in. Dan Cosentino got a couple good opportunities in a short time in the game. That bodes well for the Panthers and their depth.
I'm sure we'll see plenty of Danny later whenever some of the guys are getting tired out there.
Absolutely. Merritt trying to control, turns. Can he keep it in? He does. Crossed, headed away. Lenny tries to keep it in, can't do, and it's cleared away by the Colts. Here comes Burke. Tapping forward. Vince, a little bit of an errant touch. Back to Burke. Burke, a little cute ball down the wing here. Nick Shields trying to turn quickly. Does. Nice Nick Palmieri. And I don't know exactly what Rob Merritt was doing there. I think he regretted immediately trying to drop it back. This will be a Colt throw. It's a pretty long throw up the wing. I believe that was off Levine's head. It will be a Colt throw.
Number 8 out there reminds you a little bit of Matt McClintock from the past. Number 8 with the big throw coming in from the back.
And he does. He has every bit of a throw. I tell you what, that could be a dangerous weapon if you get a couple throw-ins deep in Panther territory. As the game progresses, we'll have to watch for that. It's a fairly long throw, and it's headed away by Brindle. Delamo clears wisely, gets it out of danger. Tap to the wing here, but this looks like this could actually start a Panther counterattack. Oh, boy. That was a nice little sell. I guess he knew he was getting a throw there, so Burdett sells and now throws. Palmieri trying to shield. Charvelli turns and clears it off the head of Burdett, out of bounds for a Colt throw. 10 minutes in now of the first half. We are not at 0-0. No real good scoring opportunities just yet. Cartier touches middle. Colt steal, try to counter. Had a couple bad touches in the mid, and Delamo will regain, try to go long, can't do so. Weber turns, he got some space. Levine just recovers in time to tap it away. It will be a Colt throw, but St. Clair will have time to reorganize their defense. Kelly, the captain, going down the wing. It's headed middle, but not out. Cartier touches. Tries to split two defenders, a very risky move. Levine clears, not quite out. There we go, Levine got that one better. If he can get there, he's got some space here, does Nick. No, but he won't get to it. Good work by the Char Valley sweeper. Very aggressive winning that one. Now he's looking for the long cross, has a man. Levine steps in beautifully. They're going to say Levine got a shoulder into him as he was trying to regain position there. This will be a dangerous set piece deep in Panther territory for the Colts.
To be totally honest, Gavin, it looked pretty much to me like Levine just did the same exact thing that the Char Valley player did, just coming in aggressively to win the ball out of the air. But
yeah, I usually don't mind that. The angle he took there looked like he was going around the man. Actually, the kick's going to be from 25 out. Weber's a dangerous scorer, as we saw at the game in Upper St. Clair, a very dangerous player. A low kind of miss hit. Mark Haast is up to the task. Will make the save and take his time now. Haast goes high and long, just across midfield. Instead of trying to trap it, Weber tried to play it up with the one time, couldn't do so, out of bounds for a Panther throw. Levine triggers in, Merritt tries to touch middle, nobody home. Colts are going to try to turn, and they do, they find the front runner. There's a man making a run down the right wing, but there's no way he's going to get there in time, and it's going to go harmlessly across the goal line for a Panther goal kick. That would have been a long run by the Chartiers Valley right outside mid, and couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, their mids are known for being fast, but I don't think they're quite that fast. So we'll see Haast on, I think, his second or third goal kick of the game so far.
Yeah, play's been about even so far. The couple scoring chances that have been really mostly the Panthers' way, but nothing really spectacular by either goalie so far. This is Haast. Cartier leaves, tries to backheel it. They're battling here somewhere in the midfield. Chris Burke's going to let it roll out of bounds for a Panther throw. He triggers back in quickly. Colt defender retreats, heads, now controls. Beautiful stuff. Comboy goes up. His specialty, winning the ball in the air. Cartier up the wing, nice little pass, but cannot keep it in bounds. And the Colts will gain a throw. It was a good try by Mike. Looked like he was going to switch fields, then tried to go back near side. Could not keep the ball in. Char Valley goes up the line. Little back flick head. No damage. Comboy. They were looking up, but the ball was deflected right back to the Colts. Kelly in the midfield looking for Weber. Now back to Kelly on a little give and go. St. Clair steps in. Delamo pokes away. Brindle clears. They look like they got a little bit of space here. Burdett adds a little more time than that. Another errant pass. Here comes Cartier. Cartier's going to take his time. Nice little pass to Delamo. He has some space also. Now man on. Beautiful little cross. Boy, that almost got to Lenny. Nice play by the Colt defender to head it away. Chartiers Valley tries to clear, but Brindle heads it right back in. Kelly with his head. Here comes Mike Cartier. Cartier taps wide. Burdett. Burdett to Len Mills. Looking for the give and go. Couldn't quite get it there. If the Colts can keep it in, it'll be a counter, but they will not. It will be a Panther throw. Just about at the 30-yard line on the football field, maybe a little ahead. Burdett goes for the throw-in. Nick touches. He controls now. Going to retreat his steps. Looking for Vince. Vince taps. Here comes Rob Merritt. Can he turn? Tries to turn it inside. The Colt defender does very nicely. Merritt touches middle. Palmieri has a chance. Crossover, hard right-footed drive, wide of the net, but Nick Palmieri with good stuff. As you know, he likes to cross over from his left foot to his right, and he does not need much space to really rip a shot off. He did a nice job there and put a pretty hard shot, albeit quite wide. And, Colts will trigger back in with a goal kick.
It's what you like to see, though, the penetration down the side, getting into the middle to Nick, Lenny, our attackers, and watching them tee it up.
Absolutely. You got to get as many shots as you can in games like this because both defenses are quite stingy. Weber took that in the head there. I think he misjudged where it was coming down. This will be Levine with a throw. Lenny taps back to Mike. Mike with a nice little spin move. Couldn't quite control it. Now he taps it away. Good stuff from Cartier. Cartier still has. He's controlling. Nice little ball. Oh, it skipped hard. Levine saves it, though, calmly, and draws a Panther throw. Good stuff from Eric Levine. That's a veteran move.
Great heads-up play by Levine there. Turns around, sees the CV player in his face, nowhere to go but backwards, so he plays it off the CV player for the throw.
Now here's Merritt back to Levine in space. Levine crosses before it goes across the out-of-bounds line. Looked like a handball. It bounced up hard off the Colt's shoulder, but no call. Delamo to Burke. Burke's going to go long up the line here. He wants to get Nick Palmieri on a run here. Hopefully it'll be a unfortunately, it hits the corner flag. It's going to be a goal kick. It's kind of a bad break for the Panthers. You would have liked to have tried to get a deep throw in there, deep in Colt territory, but no avail. Good idea, though. Looking to spring Nick Palmieri, who's been very active in the early going. Nice high to the outside goal kick, and it's going to draw a throw. Burdett takes it off his chest, but out of bounds. You like playing the ball to the sidelines there. It's beautiful. Burke steps in with his height. Cartier cannot control it. Now the Colts looking to get the ball in there for the 50 here. Nice little turn move. I think that's nice play, though. Cartier wins it again. He's won a lot of 50-50 balls. Delamo taps back. Cartier's going to take it here. He's going to take his time because he has tons of space. He's looking long now up to Nick again. And he's going to draw a throw in fairly deep in Colt. In the Colt end. Nick's going to trigger it in himself. Drops back. Levine's got all kinds of space. He's looking wide. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty solid ball. Nobody was anticipating the run on the opposite side there. Levine really struck that well through. We didn't really have a wing over there, and Burdett had a long run to go. Unfortunately, it was a very nice ball by Eric Levine.
Yeah, just a great idea by Levine. Burdett just happened to be a couple steps behind it. But once again, what you like to see out there.
Absolutely. The Panthers are doing a nice job of controlling the ball in the midfield, switching fields, and getting the nice balanced attack going. Here comes Merritt's going to win it again. The Panthers are going to counter back. Colts going to try to win it with their head, and they do. Weber has a little space here, using the left wing. Now he goes straight down the wing. Garver can't control. Merritt checking back nicely. Nice little switch of fields there. Burke now has some space. He's looking for somebody to make a run. Burke still got time. He goes up the wing. That's going to be a little difficult, a little too hard, and it's going to be a goal kick. He was going to try to get, I believe, Burdett to make a run. That's a long, long run from there, and I think Coach Schneider's wanting him a little more gradual of an attack with nobody pressuring him. Let's see, we got some subs here. Merritt is out, and
Clay Roner.
It is Clay Roner in
Senior
again
midfielder,
on the right mid.
number 10.
And do we have a sub on the left?
Number 10, Clay Roner now in for Upper St. Clair.
Yeah,
Gavin, that's Mike McCurry over there.
Yeah, McCurry's subbing in for Burdett on the left mid.
So our outside mids get a breather.
They've been running a lot, and we've been playing the ball from from outside in. So your midfielders are going to get very tired playing that style. So after a Panther foul here, the Colts are going to trigger it back into play. A lot of space here for Kelly. Instead of sitting it, he tries to turn it quickly, but the Panther D is there. Cartier tries to win it, can't do so. Tap middle, this is trouble. Nice little back flick head. Charvelli's got a chance, but it looks like they were offsides.
No goal, no goal, no goal.
And not only were the Colts offsides, but this looks like it's going to be a yellow card for dissent. I think the Panthers might have gotten a break there, Adam. That play looked like it was onside off the head. I would need to see it again, but yeah, he definitely got a yellow card for dissent. It was a beautiful little back flick with the head, and he drove the ball into the left side of the net, but the whistle had already been blown. Hasted was not playing net at that point, but that's just what Char Valley does to you. You know, St. Clair looks like they're controlling the flow of play, but Char Valley likes to play those long balls, and anything can happen.
Yeah, Gavin, I mean, it's ironic. A field 120 yards, and it's still a game of inches. It could have gone either way. It looked like he was almost dead even with me, but we'll take it.
Absolutely, it is. And, you know, I think the Panthers dodged a huge bullet there. So here they come, Nick Palmieri. Let's hope that can be a nice momentum shift for the Panthers. Levine touches middle. Cartier can't get there. Could have been a foul on Cartier, not called. Del Amo. Nice touch by Burke, looking to spring McCurry. And the Colts are going to have to play the ball out of bounds. Nice little thought there. Mike did a nice job of recognizing where the field was, where the space was, and Burke played it to space.
This is Mike McCurry on the throw over there.
Throws it middle. Mike's Cartier's going to try to win it with his chest. Can't do so, and it's cleared nicely by the Colts. Bending ball. Brindle, one of our co-captains, chests it down. Now he's going to have it back, and he's got time here. He was looking to spring Roner, couldn't do so. Colts turn, trying to play up the wing. That ball's going to roll out of bounds. This is Eric Levine with 20 minutes. We're halfway through the first half. Scoreless tie. Char Valley just had a goal disallowed on an offsides call. That was a nice little step, so we are still at 0-0. This is Roner, nice little trap. Cartier plays back to Brindle. Our backs seem to have some time back here. He's going long again. This is Nick Palmieri. Nick with a trap. Now he's going to his right. He loves crossing over. Oh, it's deflected just wide. That's awful dangerous. Deflected off a Colt defender, and that ball had tons of knuckle spin on it. Just went wide of the right post. It will be a Panther corner kick, however. I believe they're first of the night.
Yeah, it's the second really dangerous chance Palmieri's had thus far this game. He definitely came to play tonight.
That's like when you mentioned he's got a fire when he gets the opportunity. Good things happen. Now this is Roner. Boy, Cartier had a chance there. He is the Panthers pretty much the perpetual target guy. Mikey got up there and got a good piece of his head on it, just couldn't direct it. We got another sub here. Yes, we do. Lenny is going to come out. Is this Dan Costantino back in the game?
No, that's Merritt coming back in and playing up top.
Oh, it is Rob. Rob's going to be a front runner now.
Back in for the Colts.
Coach Snyder's been doing that a lot lately. When one of the forwards needs a break, throwing Robbie up front and then bringing in another mid.
Rob's had a really solid first half, so let's see if he can generate some offense up top. Guy's trying to go up and get it. Now Brindle runs through it. Cartier checking back, almost wins it. Weber's going to try to go up the wing, doesn't get much on it. This is Brindle. Uh-oh, Brindle playing with it too much. Kelly intercepts. Nice little back heel. That's going to be obstruction on Conboy, I believe, yes. Frankie, that's probably a good foul. That could have been a very dangerous counter.
Yeah, exactly. A set piece is better than a breakaway.
That's great stuff in the midfield by Char Valley. A nice little turn, recognition where the defender wasn't a back heel by him, forcing Conboy to obstruct. So Weber's going to probably try to put this ball up in the box here. He does. Oh, boy. Unfortunately, the ball was headed off Nate Brindle's head back across the Panther goal line, and this will be a Colt corner now. So action's starting to heat up a little bit. We're starting to see some more scoring opportunities.
Weber to set up the corner kick for the Colts.
Weber's going to trigger the ball in here. He's a right-footed shot, so this should be an in-swinger. That's what we're going to see. It's going to go long over the goal line. Nope, Colts do not keep the ball in. I thought it had bounced over the end line, and it did. So Haas is going to get a goal kick when he collects the ball here. So not quite as dangerous as the usual goal kick would indicate. Haas plays the ball hard. Char Valley wins it with a head, now trying to play it back in. Levine with a little bicycle style over the head, clearing it out. Char Valley starting to win some more head balls, Josh Weber especially. Weber touches, can Palmieri get there? He can't. The ball's played back in. Haas coming off his line, no problem there for Mark. The Panther goalie's very solid, generally coming out. His decision-making has been excellent. Haas is going for the long punt. Merritt trying to fight for position. This is Cartier. Cartier trying to find somebody running up, can't get to anybody, and the Colts are going to counter here, using the left wing. Now they touch middle. Conboy again trying to touch middle, can't quite get it to anybody. Weber tries to control. This is McCurry. Taps to Cartier. Cartier, good poise in traffic. Touches wide to Burke. Burke, nice little shield by Palmieri, using his body beautifully. Nick, ooh, boy, he was looking for Delamo with a little through ball. Nice play by the Char Valley defender. McCurry slides in, wins it back. Palmieri's got some space. Oh, nice slide tackle. Josh Weber, beautiful stuff. Nice little sell by Garver, but he can't get there.
Got Levine on the throw on the near side looking for Mike.
Conboy trying to tap over. Can't quite get it there. Now he'll tap back. Oh, nice. Boy, Burke. Very solid. McCurry trying to battle for it. Can't get there. The arm extended. Unfortunately, it was the second arm the official saw. And the arm of McCurry, so that will be a Colt free kick about at midfield. They were kind of arm fighting there, and the second guy usually gets caught, and that's the way it was. The ball is floated in high, and Conboy tried to play it up in the air. Cartier. Now it's played back in by the Colts, deflected off a Panther body. Hast easily coming off his line to snag the ball before it rides across the goal line, and he will put it back in play.
Goal is stopped by goalkeeper Mark Hast.
Colts try to turn, can't do so. It'll be a Panther throw up the left wing this time. And it looks like some more subs. Now this is Costantino checking back in. He's going to replace Nick Palmieri, who had some great work up front. And is this
Yeah, Lenny's coming
Lenny's checking back in also. So I guess Merritt will probably retreat back to his. No, Robbie came out of the game, actually. They replaced Merritt and McCurry. Or is it, no, that's still Rob up front. My bad. Yeah, he and Lenny are going to be up front. Okay.
Yeah, they brought Costantino in as a midfielder.
Okay, yeah, he's going to play the left outside mid. I got you. And he controls right now. Here's Cartier. This is Roner. Clay doing a nice job of winning a throw. Nice aggressive stuff up the right wing. Senior midfielder will throw it into Mike Cartier. Cartier to Levine. Levine with a nice switch of fields. Burke has some space here. That's a key there. That's hallmark of the Panther attack. Ball play to the outside. If Constantino can get there, we have a chance here. Oh, he couldn't quite keep it in. That's the type of idea that the Panthers need. If you're going to gradually build up your attack, you need to switch fields and then attack hard on the wing. That's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, Burke couldn't run through that ball. Uh-oh, he was off. Now there he was definitely offsides. Yeah, Panther offside trap with their 4 flat back that they employ in the back worked beautifully there.
No arguing on that one.
This is Cartier off the restart. Taps middle to Merritt. Merritt through the Colt player, and Levine has a little bit of room. Tries to cross over. It's going to be a Panther throw. Roner's going to have the throw in here. He's going long position. Is Nick going to come back in it? He is going to. Looks like he is going to move up front. Rob Merritt is going to move back to right mid. Interesting. A lot of position and a lot of subs tonight for Move. Panthers hopefully will be the fresher team because the Colts have not employed very many subs. That's Nick winning with his head. Lenny touched it fourth. He couldn't get much mustard on it. He had Costantino streaking.
Looks like Coach Snyder's primarily giving the forwards as much rest as he possibly can, so they'll be fresh for their runs throughout the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been the forwards and the outside mids. Cartier and Delamo have pretty much been in there for the entirety, as have the back 4.
Yeah, with that same thought, though, you got to feel for Robbie Merritt a little bit. He's subbing as an outside mid and a forward, so he's getting dually tired.
It's definitely tough. Your whole mentality shifts, but I think Rob's up to the task. He's really had a nice half so far. Brindle plays it. Merritt trying to get a foot on it, can't do so. Here's Brindle again. Brindle very calmly puts the ball back to Hast. Hast plays the ball long, up. Instead of trapping it, trying to play the ball up. Can Garver keep it in? Oh, boy, he almost did.
Brindle's just a great fundamental defenseman. As much as you like to see the forwards playing with desperation, that's the last thing you want to see out of a defenseman. And Brindle always looks calm and collected back there making
Absolutely, man. It's enough to scare you to death, I swear. He does a great job. I don't know how the heck he maintains his poise like that. It's coming from a former forward, though. Nick trying to do a little chip. Nice little touch by Lenny. Can Costantino get there? He will. Oh, boy, he tried to turn it real quick. Couldn't quite get the quick spin, and the Colts are going to get a throw here. Headed back. That's going to be a foul. That's probably a frustration foul on Costantino's part. So the Colts are going to get a kick here. Got about 11 minutes to go in the first half. We're still scoreless here between the Chartiers Valley Colts and the Upper St. Clair Panthers at Chartiers Valley High School Stadium. Colts going to play a little long ball here. Both guys try to go up and win it. Nobody wins it cleanly. Cartier boots it wide. Merritt traps. And now controls. Good stuff from Merritt again. Nice little touch. Can Burke win this? Oh, boy. If Burke won that, we were sprung. Nice hustle by Sean Conboy. Even though it's going to be a Colt throw, gives the Panthers time to get their defense back and set up. Throwing up the wing. They're battling. Boy, nice little tackle. The Colt players just running through everybody right there. It's tapped out by Conboy. Good recovery, but that's just great extra effort by the Chartiers Valley Colts. Now they got to throw deep in Panther territory, and here's Weber, who we know has a nice long throw. He's going to attack here. Probably try to get the ball near post. Looking for, it looks like Kelly is the target. Oh, it's tapped, and it's a goal. Boy, it was flicked off the back. Boy, it was a beautiful low and hard throw.
35 remaining in the first half. Carmen Manella gets the goal, and our Colts won, the Panthers nothing.
It was a beautiful long throw by Weber, and they tried to Kelly, the target guy. I believe it was flicked off the back of possibly Chris Burke's head, and somebody wasn't marking clearly enough. Manila just tapped it in. Hast almost got there. I mean, he got a left hand on it. Good reflexes, but he put it home with enough authority. And the Colts strike first at the 9:45 left in the first half. 1-0 Chartiers Valley.
Yeah, I was surprised Haas even got a hand on it. Great play to do that. If the shooter would have put any less on it, it would have been a save. But managed to just put enough on there to sneak it by inside the post off of Haas' fingertips.
Yeah, we got to mark a little bit more cleanly. That's going to be a foul on Brindle. Push off, trying to jostle for a 50-50 header. And the Colts are going to get another free kick. As time ticks down in the first half, the Panthers have got to be careful to regain their poise and not give up another goal. Getting down 2-0 is obviously a very, very big deficit in soccer. They got to make sure they regain their poise to go into halftime down 1-0, able to regroup. So, Burke couldn't. They got a. It looks like he's going to book Nate Brindle. I didn't see it. He might have gotten an elbow up or something.
I don't know about that. To me, it looked pretty clean leg to leg. Brindle was just playing the ball aggressively, but the refs see it one way. That's what matters.
Yeah, he looked like he was just trying to run through his challenge. I didn't see it. It's on the absolute opposite side of the field, and we're very high.
There's the injured Colt, but he's walking off the field.
So it's going to be a yellow for Nate Brindle of the Panthers, their senior co-captain, and he's going to have to have a seat for a little while.
Ashay Kumar coming in the game to replace him, so I think Burdette will probably be bumping back to defense, and Kumar will be playing a mid. That's what they usually do when a defenseman needs a sub, is they bump Burdette back, as he played defenseman last year. So see what happens.
That's exactly what we're seeing. The problem is this is better than a corner kick, essentially, for the Colts. they have the ball from a better angle on which to attack the Panther goal deep in Upper St. Clair territory. Already down 2-0. This is a must clear away for the Panthers. Polio's going to take it here.
And without your juggernaut back there too, Nate Brindle, Panther defense really has to step up here.
Absolutely. It's a big section game if the Panthers have any goals or aspirations on winning the section championship. Oh, miss hit there. Oh, it still almost got through. They're going to try to center it back in, looking far post. Another header. Hast off his line, just taps the ball over the net. I don't think he knew where he was, so he just kind of tried to parry the ball over the net.
And a good heads-up play by Mark Hass. I mean, doing the best he can.
And another Colt sub. Weber's checking right back in the game. He left momentarily due to injury.
As is Nate Brindle, so.
Yeah, you're going to need Brindle back in on the corner, obviously.
Corner kick for the Colts.
So it looks like Chris Burke's going to take a break. Not too characteristic. Burke's pretty much played all of every game that we've been within a goal or two of, but he'll get a breather. Hopefully he'll come back refreshed from the sideline. So Burdett will stay in the back.
Here's the corner, and it's deep in the Panther territory. Burdett heads it out. It's going to just be another corner, but frankly, that's fine. You just got to get the ball out.
Yeah, and just as we're talking about Burdett moving back to defense, he's stepping up and making the play. So good stuff from Justin Burdett here.
So the Colts are going to trigger back in again here on the corner. Kind of a miss hit really deep and off the side of the net for a Panther goal kick. Even if you're up 2-0, anything at this point is gravy, but you don't want to miss your opportunities, and you don't want to miss it a goal kick or a corner kick like that. So with 6.5 left in the first half, Chartiers Valley with 2 goals inside of 1 minute span lead the Panthers 2-0. And here come the Colts on the counter again. Now Merritt checking back. He's going to control. He has some space, and he goes wide to Burdett. Now Burdett's got Kumar. Ashe taps middle. Nice little give and go from Kumar and Cartier. Taps middle. This is Nick. Nick's got a little space. Leaves the ball. Going for Vince. Guy was holding Vince's jersey a little bit. I don't really know why he would be that protesting.
A kick for the Panthers, around 40 yards out.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty blatant jersey tug, but obviously this is not an incredibly dangerous scoring opportunity. Hopefully Robbie can get a little bit of an in-swinger here and try to get a head on it maybe by one of the target guys. They've run Comboy up, and he mishits low. And Burdett cannot control, and the ball will go out of bounds for a cold throw. Whoa, Palmieri was running for it. That's going to be a collision. Are we going to see another card?
And Palmieri's down too with
Yeah, they're both hurt. Nick was trying to keep the ball in. I don't think Chartiers Valley defender saw him and just kind of moved in his path. And if we have another stoppage here with 2 players down hurt, something you'd never like to see. And both of them look like they're in quite a bit of pain.
All right, so we're going to take a break here while the injured players are attended to. We'll catch you back here in a few minutes.
All right, we're back again here. Let me recap for you what's happened. It's a 2-0 Chartiers Valley Colt lead. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Chartiers Valley scored twice inside the span of a minute. We just had a very unfortunate injury, as you saw. Nick Palmieri had to be taken off by ambulance. Looked like some sort of injury to his leg, and we wish Nick the very, very best. He's in our thoughts and prayers. We hope that it is not a serious injury, despite the evidence to the contrary. Hopefully the Panthers, they can go one of 2 ways, really. That's something that can either really depress you and make you sag or really inspire you. Hopefully the Panthers will step up and really dedicate one to their fallen teammate.
So we got Roner coming in on the outside mid there to replace Merritt, and Merritt bumping up to take Palmieri's spot. So that's how we're going to handle things, at least for now.
So we'll see if Coach Snyder can find the right combination here. Ooh, little giveaway. Lenny's looking for a through ball. He's got Merritt. Merritt can't fire. Now he taps back. Vince has a little space. Burdett now. Burdett looking middle. There's Clay. Taps. Merritt trying to get a little outside heel. Can't do so, but Cartier controls. Comboy trying to one-time it up. Gets it way in the air. Headed back, not out. Lenny goes up. can't quite get it. Here comes Mike, can't get there, and it is cleared away by the Colt sweeper. Tap back by Brindle to Hast. Hast is going to play it back up. Kelly wins in the midfield with a head. Brindle touches forward. Del Amo does a nice job shielding and winning. But Char Valley Colt D is really aggressive right now. He would look like he was offsides there, and he was. So Garver trying to sneak ahead of the D. He's offsides, and Panthers will set the ball back into play. Cartier, nice little back flick. Nobody really running off him. Lenny trying to control. Taps it over to Cartier, can't get there. Colt defense really jumping into those passing lanes right now, very assertive. Brindle taps back, this is Hast. Bouncing ball, played nicely. Kumar can't control. This is Merritt on the wing. Merritt still has it. Oh, nice little back heel. Here comes Kumar. Kumar taps down the wing. We got some space here for Lenny. Lenny to the corner of the box. Taps middle. Nobody home. Boy, it was a nice opportunity created by a beautiful back heel by Rob Merritt. Here come the Colts on the attack. They are onsides here. Conboy back, trying to touch. Can't do so. And it's going to be a penalty kick.
I don't know, Gavin. Comboy's arguing that the initial contact happened out of the box.
They were just jostling for position. I don't exactly know what happened, but it's going to be a PK.
Yep.
Referee pointed to the spot.
Unfortunate.
Boy, what a disastrous end of the half.
Awarded a penalty kick.
Polio will take it.
Joe Polio on the penalty kick.
Once again, a situation that can make or break the rest of the game for the Panthers here. Hopefully Marquez is up to the task.
And Polio scores. Beautiful shot.
And with 3:06 remaining in the first half, our Colts 3, Upper St. Clair 0.
Conboy just couldn't.
Second goal of the evening.
Conboy couldn't quite get the ball down to his feet, and looked like I guess he hacked him from behind. Colt player fell, and another penalty kick. That's 3 penalty kicks in 2 games for the Colts against the Panthers to the Panthers 0. That's really the only reason why the first matchup was a tie. But the Colts take advantage and lead 3-0. Not even the end of first half yet. Wow. So here's Lenny. Colts steal again, looking to counter. Garver's got some space. He's offsides again, and they got him. Manella, the first goal scorer, just offsides behind the Panther trap. Here comes Burdett. Crosses over. Looking middle. Nope, now he's looking wing to Roner. It was a nice shield there by the Char Valley Colt fullback, and will be a Colt throw.
A lot of arm play and hand contact, it looked like from here, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been an obstruction call, but not called. Here comes Vince stepping in. He's going to win it high and over the Chartiers Valley net for a goal kick with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. The Colts with a very, very large 3-0 lead here on the Panthers. Colts certainly in no hurry here with their lead. Good long goal kick to the outside here. Takes a hop. Burdett bicycles over and out of bounds into the Panther bench. Throwing down the wing. Conboy heads. Tries to play the ball up the wing. Does keep it in. Beautiful stuff for Conboy.
It's a good play by Conboy there.
Turns and the Colts play it out of bounds. Try to make sure they can get their defense back. Merritt's going to try to get it in quickly. Kumar. Nice little 1-2 touch. Merritt's looking middle. Try to get a cute little ball to Lenny. Here comes Ashe, runs onto it. Taps over. Vince wins it. He's got a little room. Going for far post. Not a bad strike by Vince Delamo, but the ball spins like a right footer often does to the left and past the left goal post for a goal kick for Chartiers Valley with inside of a minute.
Vincent Delamo was wide. Goal kick, Stevie.
Ball's once again played long. Headed by Kelly. Burdett. Now they turn. They're looking for the long sideline ball again. Hast is going to get it. Play with his hands. Look for the long punt to try to counter quickly as time winds down in the first half. Char Valley just plays it right back in. And here they come. That should have definitely been a foul. I mean,
10 seconds, 9.
it was all over the jersey of Manila.
7, 6.
It was a definite miscall, and Chartiers Valley's going to get a card for dissent here. He will head to the sidelines. I mean, with that little time left in the first half, the St. Clair defender was clearly trying to impede his progress, just hoping the half would go. And not only did they not get a foul, but then they compound their error by giving a yellow card to Char Valley. So,
yeah, I think that might have been a little bit of a makeup call for the call on Comboy, which was a lot more controversial of a call than that. I mean,
yeah, if you're going to give a makeup call, give them a PK. They're due.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That ends the first half with the score. Our Colts 3, Upper St. Clair 0.
Well, that brings the first half to an end. We will see you in the second half. All right, looks like we're just about ready to go to start the second half here at Chartiers Valley High School Stadium. Adam Wicks along with Gavin Williams, and really the Panthers dominated play for the first 25 minutes of the game, but they gave up one goal and then another and then another, and Chartiers Valley takes a 3-0 lead into halftime. A note, I got an update, Nick Palmieri's injury was a very deep laceration around the leg area. Just a very, very deep cut. It's going to require a lot of stitches. He left by ambulance. We really, I can't stress enough how much we wish a speedy recovery for Nick. Obviously, not only is he a soccer player, but you want him to be healthy, just as a regular person. Nick's a good guy, and we wish him all the best. So Char Valley will trigger the ball in. They are in the white shirts. Blue trim going from left to right. Our Panthers are in black, white numerals and trim from right to left on your TV screen. Here's Mark Hast putting the ball. Vince Delamo with the head. Here comes Lenny. Colts looking to play the high ball up the wing. Now they head in middle. Brindle. Ball is headed, and Burdett. Burdett is going to start the half here on the wing, and Ashe Kumar is going to start it on the left mid. Here comes Char Valley on the counter on sides. Polio, who has 2 goals already in the evening, looking for the HT. Turns middle, can't get there. Poked through, and Brindle's forced to clear it off the line. Kind of a bad bounce, but good stuff from Joe Polio up the right wing. That will be the first corner kick of the second half.
To set up the corner kick for the Colts.
Colts have a corner here from the near sideline. Weber will take it. Bending. Nice little headed away there by Burdett. It's going to go for a Colt throw, but got the ball out of trouble, which is obviously the #1 mission. Trying to flip it to Polio running on, but the ball will cross the Panther goal line for a Panther goal kick. Panthers have to add a little bit of a sense of urgency to about everything they do right now. 3-0 is an awful big deficit in soccer. Hast, now Cartier with the flick. Vince going to play it to his feet. Looking for a cutter, can't find him. Polio taps middle. Manella. Back to Polio, step over. Now cuts, tries to split 2 guys. Kumar checking back nicely. Here's Kelly. Can't keep it in bounds, the Colt captain, and Panthers will get a throw. This is Sean Comboy. Mike didn't know man was on, turns, plays the ball high in the air. Weber can't control. Vince playing down the wing, he sees Ashe. Here comes Ashe, but he cannot keep the ball in play. The ball skipped hard. Colt throwing. Looking down the wing, Polio shields, turns. Comboy heads now. Battle of the heads. Convoy's going to win that one, but the Colts are going to control. When the Panthers had better play in the early going, they were dominating the midfield. Now it's the Colts really getting the loose balls. Kumar with a nice steal. Here comes St. Clair on the counter. Rob Merritt with space, had a little more room than that, decided to already deliver to Cartier. Oh, Cartier, nice little flick off the Colt player for a corner kick. Boy, I thought it was a little bit of the ball was played too quickly, but Mike Cartier with a great save. This is the first Panther corner in a while. Hopefully the Panthers can capitalize, get back into this game.
Robbie Merritt to set up the corner kick for Upper St. Clair.
This is Merritt from the near side, bending in. Wide open head. Oh, boy, right off the Colt player. Weber in great position. Convoy wide open all alone with a head there. That was a dangerous situation, but Colt defenders preventing the ball from getting on cage. Throw it back in. This is Merritt. Cannot settle it, and it is cleared by the Colts. Colts are doing a better job of clearing the ball off the back line, not playing with it so much when the ball's deep in their own territory. Nice play by Levine. Taps outside. And it's stolen and not kept in. So here's Clay Roner. Looking up the wing. Here's Lenny Mills trying to head on to Merritt. Rob can't quite control it. Was looking to tap back to Lenny. Now he steals it back. This is Lenny. Boy, Lenny had some time there. Just fired it immediately at net. And harmlessly saved by a Manganero, the Colt keeper. Somebody should have called the Lenny that he had time there because he really could have gone in almost alone. Paleo cannot control that punt, and it will be a Panther throw. Here's Burdett. Looking for Merritt, can't quite get it there. Had it now, Kumar touches middle. Manella will win. But he will pass it right there to Brindle. Brindle steps in. Nice little pass with the outside of his foot to Lenny. Lenny trying to turn, gets run off the ball hard by Kelly. Convoy plays the clear with his head. Cartier turns. Little flick with the outside of his foot. Can Alshea get there? He can't. They're going to call a double touch, and it will be a Colt throw. Nice little back heel. Paleo doing it all tonight. Manella can't control. There's another back heel. Levine out of trouble. Delamo looking for the give and go. Cartier spins and turns. Looking for Lenny. Lenny turns. Nice little ball with the outside of his foot. This is Kumar down the left wing. Trying to avoid the Colt defender sliding. Can't do so, and it's played out of bounds. Kumar looking for Cartier. Mike's going to turn. Sees Vince. Now Vince plays back. Levine turns. Unfortunately, Manella takes. And the Colts look to counter. Taking their time, of course. His middle. Trying to keep control, slides and touches it over to Cartier. Here's Mike. Delamo's got some space, but he chooses to play it, and unfortunately right to the Colts. And the Colts come back on a counter. That was kind of a flop there, no call. Here comes Vince. Now Vince is taking advantage of the space he had. Trying to play the ball down the wing, and we'll get a Panther throw. That was better poise by Vince Delamo, recognizing the space he had and forcing the Colt defender to commit to him before he made the pass. This is Mike. And Mike, an errant pass middle. Polio intercepts, looking to counter. Convoy sprinting back. Turns middle. Finds Mark Hast, his goalie. Nobody pressuring Hast, so he's going to take his time here. Playing it up the middle, looking for Mike. It's off a Colt head to Lenny Mills. Lenny turns, plays the ball high in the air, looking for a Merritt running on. Colt touches it. This is Kumar. Looking for Cartier in the middle. Nice little move by Mike. Turns and shoots. Ball's deflected. Once again, the Colts defense has deflected tons of Panther shots this evening. And they're going to clear and turn. Now they look for the counter up the left wing, but the ball runs its course over the goal, out of bounds line, for a Panther throw. Thrown in quick to Cartier. Here's Vince. Vince touches. Merritt tries to turn. Nice little ball to Cartier. Cartier touches again in the box. Here comes Mike. But the Colt defender shields nicely. Manganero off his line, makes the save. But this is some better combination pass for the Panthers than we've seen in a while. Ball's punted just across the midfield stripe, 50-50 ball. And the Colts once again win it with their head. Burdett touches back, now Brindle. Haas with time. Haas goes high up the wing. Slides in, and he's going to win it. Nice play by the Colt midfield. Manella runs on, and it's going to be a foul, unfortunately, by Burdett for a Colt throw. That's about the second time St. Clair's had 2 defenders over, and the Colts have tried to split them and done a good job.
All right, Gavin, my apologies for my little sabbatical there. I had to eat my dinner, and I only have so many hands.
Schwartzmiller on the free kick.
It's okay. You're already a double threat with your camera work and your broadcasting. It's hard to eat and become a triple threat. That's very difficult.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start taking off shoes or something pretty soon.
All right, so Cartier going to win that ball with his chest. Kumar, cute little ball up the wing. Nice shield by Cartier. That's absolutely some obstruction on a Colt player, and it's going to be a Panther free kick. We're looking for the quick restart. Now Burdett's going to take his time here and survey his options. He's going to go hard to the middle. Ball takes a big skip off a Colt. Hey, there comes Lenny. Boy, Lenny tried to circle around it rather than taking a direct route. Colt goalie was able to punch it away. Nice stuff in the midfield by Weber. Good hustle by Burdett coming onto the ball. Burdett thinks there should have been a foul there. It was a late challenge, no call. Touch middle, it's Conboy. Paleo takes. Touches through, Conboy up to the task, helping back, supporting Levine. Touch over, Roner looking middle. Here comes Mike Cartier. Touches over, but nobody home. Touch in middle, Carmen Manella, and that's Burdett on the foul. Diving for the ball, and Burdett is going to get a yellow card for dissent. That's been coming for a long time, ever since he thought the one tackle was late about 2 minutes earlier up the left wing. He's very frustrated right now and going to get a call for dissent.
I mean, Burdett's an emotional player, Gavin. You often see him stepping up in the big situations and really showing some senior leadership out there. But sometimes when you get frustrated, different things can happen.
Well, he's playing with a lot of effort, and frankly, that's the type of passion they really need at this point. Here's Burke back on to his familiar left defense spot. He struggled a little bit in the first half, but Chris has had a real solid season. We look for him to come back here strong in the second half. Nice little cross, headed away. Tapped over, they're going to try to enter it back in the box here, and they do. Going to play long, nobody home. Burke guarding his man nicely, moving off. Kind of a miss hit with his left foot. Colts control again. Burke taps away from Manella, but it's a deep throw-in for the Chartiers Valley Colts. Got 2 more subs, and this is going to be McCurry checking in for Roner.
Colin Fiduska.
No, they're not going to give him the subs at all. It's a Colt throw, and
Number 24, Mike McCurry, now in for Upper St. Clair.
so no substitutions. It will be McCurry and Fiduska. I guess next St. Clair throw or goal kick, but kind of strange that they're going to deny it on the Colt kick. Either way, it's headed away by the Panthers. Back in, nice little volley, wow. Dangerous little volley by Garver with his left foot just over the crossbar to the left side of Mark Aston.
And
Now we will see those Panthers subs.
So it looks like Fiduska's coming over here to play the left outside mid spot for Kumar. And Mike McCurry will give Clay a break on the right outside spot. So switching the outside mids.
Colin Fiduska brings a significant amount of speed to the game, and I think that's what they're looking for up the left flank.
Yeah, Colin's actually on my gym class Razzle Dazzle team, where he also brings a lot of speed to the game.
Delamo playing the ball to McCurry. Colt's trying to counter here. Levine steps up. Can't quite control it. Brindle cuts in front. Can't get there. The Colt guy was way off sides in the middle. Now gets back, I guess. Here's Paleo. Trying to come middle. He still has it. Nice deflection by Brindle. They maintain. The Panthers are still a little passive in going for the ball, but they did maintain their space nicely there and got a deflection. Cross in middle. This is Kelly. Trying to trap it down to his feet. Cartier checks back, and Brindle's going to finally clear. Boy, they do not look as confident as usual in that back line. Now the Colts regain possession here. They're going to put the ball back in. We have another offsides.
Yeah, in any sport, Kevin, when your defense starts losing its shape, it's all downhill from there. And very uncharacteristic of the Panthers. Normally they're steadfast and sturdy back there, but tonight they look a little bit in disarray.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just it's just a lot of space, and they're not clearing the ball when they get the opportunities, not playing the ball. So here's Levine, taps over. Delamo touches, but it's going to be intercepted. Here we go on the counter again. Sean Conboy heads it down to himself. Can't clear. And here we go again. Here comes Manila. Conboy recovers beautifully and gets a goal kick. But once again, just the touches on the back line. And keep in mind, this has been an outstanding back line. They've given up very few goals this season alone, but they've been a little bit disorganized and a little bit, I think they've lost a little bit of confidence since those 2 quick goals, and I think that's what you're seeing. So here's Chartiers Valley on the corner again. Bending in, nice in-swinger, punched away by Mark Hass. Good work by him. And tried to hit a long, bending left-footed volley. Went way over the net. Panther goal kick.
Number 6, Justin Burdett back in for the Panthers.
So Burdett re-enters for Burke. Past the low line drive, goal kick. And Char Valley again wins back. Trying to play a ball up. Pulio, nice little move in space right there. Going to do a little give and go. Nice play by Manella. Pulio's running alone here. Oh, boy, beautiful little center. And that's going to be obstruction on Burdett. A nice little crossover. It's just a beautiful little combination, give and go. Pulio with the crossover. Burdett could do nothing but hold him. And we have a tight little free kick just outside the Panther box. It's like a shortened corner kick. Weber's going to take it as he does most of the corners.
Yeah, they look to be playing it about the same way. Just a little bit more loft and a little less power.
Nice little cross. Boy, just missed. He had Manel looking for his second goal. Brendel trying to play it. It looked like it went out of bounds. It did. Will be a Panther goal kick. We have 24 minutes to go in this contest. Chartiers Valley 3, Upper St. Clair nothing.
And all the credit to Char Valley. They really are looking like the team that
Absolutely.
Their number 1 rank in the Tribune Review makes them out to be.
Cartier wins that with the back. Now here's Vince with a little. They're going to push some numbers up here into the attack. Here's Burdett. Burdett with a nice little pass. Merritt, nice little give and go. Here comes Fiduska up the wing. He was going to try to win a corner there, but could not do so. Colt defender stopped, and it will be a goal kick.
Goal kick, CV.
But that speed that you were talking about, I mean, Fiduska can catch a lot of those balls in the corner that not a lot of guys can get to. So hopefully we'll get another opportunity, and Colin will be able to capitalize on it.
Absolutely. It's hard. The Panthers are lacking their second target guy, Nick Palmieri, out with an injury, and so, it's hard to hit the front runners that way, but, they got to look for other ways to attack, and certainly using speed in the flank is one. Here's Vince Delamo winning the ball in the mid. Touch in middle. Merritt running onto it. Can't get there. Brindle heads. Cartier. Mike tapping. Nice little turn by Cartier. Merritt can't quite get there. Cartier again winning the ball. I'll tell you what, Mike's having a great game despite the deficit here for St. Clair. He's been all over the place. This is Sean Conboy. Burdett again. Nice ball by Burdett. Nice tap middle. Merritt turns. Cannot quite settle it. Vince taps sideline. Here's Justin. Keeps it in. He's getting pressured. Nice little turn. Vince has space. Man on. Brindle. Conboy. Colts really pressuring the defenders hard, smelling blood. Cartier turns middle. This is Rob Merritt. Rob once again had space but decided to play the ball quickly, and Colts clear off of McCurry, and it's going to be a Colt throw. He turned and looked, and I guess he saw something he liked, but once again, he had a lot of space. The Panthers did a nice job passing it among their back line and creating some space in the mid. Here's Cartier to Lenny. Lenny trying to trap it, can't do so. Checks back and wins it. Cartier with some space. Touches back. Burdett does get there. Nice little run off him. And back to Mike. Mike taps wide. Merritt. Now he got the little cross. Here comes Fiduska. Oh, Fiduska got his head on it. Headed it down nicely, but right to the Chartiers Valley goal. That was a nice little cross, though. Levine did a good job there recognizing and switching fields.
Fiduska stopped by John Manganero.
Yeah, that was a beautiful cross by Levine. Good vision there to see Fiduska all the way across the field and deep about 30 yards.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff they need. You know, they got to score in a little more creative fashion. Looked like he was offsides. No call there. Manella carries, turns, and nobody home. Haas is going to come out and get it. Try to restart the Panther attack here. And Haas goes long on the punt. Colts win it again with the head. Here comes Burdett. Conboy touches middle. Now Sean again with the head. Here comes Mike. Mike has the poise in the midfield that we need. He controls the ball there, recognizes the situation. Here's Vince. Now to Sean. Can't quite hook up with Vince again. Here comes the Colts. Looking for the counter again. Paleo tries to put it down to his own feet. Can't do so. McCurry taps middle. Now it's going to be off of Kelly, and McCurry's going to throw it in. Try to start it real quick. And we have some subs here for the Panthers.
Looks like
Mills and Merritt.
David Steen and Aaron Miller running in up top.
19,
So
Nick Raker back in for the Colts.
Well, I guess that kind of sends a message to what Coach Snyder thinks of what he's gotten from his front runners, replacing them both with younger guys.
yeah, I mean, Aaron Miller's the guy that's definitely capable up there. I've been liking to see as much time as we can out of him this year, and hopefully he'll be able to make something happen. And David Steen, a promising young freshman, so hopefully they can make something happen out there. Fresh legs for the Panthers.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, might as well use all your bag of tricks at this point. All right, turnover in the mid. Colts are just looking to counter every time they get a steal in the mid now because Panthers are pushing up numbers. They're forced to, obviously, with the deficit. Here comes Vince running on. Just under the halfway point of the second half here. Nice little give and go. Levine wants it back. Vince is still going to carry, and now he plays it. Levine had to drop back, obviously. And Conboy wins it nicely. This is David Steen. Leaves for Cartier. Going to try to overlap. Aaron Miller has it. Couldn't quite decide what he wanted to do with it. This is Conboy on. Colts steal in the mid. Going to try to counter here. Touching them off the wing. Nobody home. Brindle has plenty of time here. He's going to go long ball back up, but the Colt defense is holding their ground firmly. Nice little play again by Cartier. I'll tell you what, Cartier, the rest of the team's got to match Cartier's intensity right now. He's winning a lot of balls, and then people are not running off of him. He needs outlets to go to when he's winning all these balls. Fiduska, nice little chest to himself. Here's Mike again. Playing middle beautifully. This is Miller. Looking for somebody running off.
But there's that speed that you were talking about. I mean, Fiduska can catch a lot of those balls in the corner that not a lot of guys can get to. So hopefully we'll get another opportunity, and Colin will be able to capitalize on it.
Absolutely. It's hard. The Panthers are lacking their second target guy, Nick Palmieri, out with an injury. And so, you know, it's hard to hit the front runners that way. But, you know, they got to look for other ways to attack. And certainly using speed in the flank is one. Here's Vince Delamo winning the ball in the mid. Touch in middle. Merritt running onto it. Can't get there. Brindle heads. Cartier. Mike tapping. Nice little turn by Cartier. Merritt can't quite get there. Cartier again winning the ball. I'll tell you what, Mike's having a great game despite the deficit here for St. Clair. He's been all over the place. This is Sean Conboy. Burdett again. Nice ball by Burdett. Nice tap middle. Merritt turns. Cannot quite settle it. Vince taps sideline. Here's Justin. Keeps it in. He's getting pressured. Nice little turn. Vince has space. Man on. Brindle. Conboy. Colts really pressuring the defenders hard, smelling blood. Cartier turns middle. This is Rob Merritt. Rob once again had space but decided to play the ball quickly, and Colts clear off of McCurry, and it's going to be a Colt throw. He turned and looked, and I guess he saw something he liked, but once again he had a lot of space. The Panthers did a nice job passing it among their back line and creating some space in the mid. Here's Cartier to Lenny. Lenny trying to trap it, can't do so. Checks back and wins it. Cartier with some space. Touches back. Burdett does get there. Nice little run off him. And back to Mike. Mike taps wide. Merritt. Now he got the little cross. Here comes Fiduska. Oh, Fiduska got his head on it. Headed it down nicely, but right to the Chartiers Valley goal. That was a nice little cross, though. Levine did a good job there recognizing and switching fields.
Fiduska stopped by John Manganero.
Yeah, that was a beautiful cross by Levine. Good vision there to see Fiduska all the way across the field and deep about 30 yards.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff they need. You know, they got to score in a little more creative fashion. Looked like he was offsides. No call there. Manella carries, turns, and nobody home. Haas is going to come out and get it. Try to restart the Panther attack here. And Haas goes long on the punt. Colts win it again with the head. Here comes Burdett. Conboy touches middle. Now Sean again with the head. Here comes Mike. Mike has the poise in the midfield that we need. He controls the ball there, recognizes the situation. Here's Vince. Now to Sean. Can't quite hook up with Vince again. Here comes the Colts. Looking for the counter again. Paleo tries to put it down to his own feet. Can't do so. McCurry taps middle. Now it's going to be off of Kelly, and McCurry's going to throw it in, try to start it real quick. And we have some subs here for the Panthers.
Looks like
Mills and Merritt.
David Steen and Aaron Miller running in up top. So
Nick Raker back in for the Colts.
Well, I guess that kind of sends a message to what Coach Schneider thinks of what he's gotten from his front runners, replacing them both with younger guys.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Miller's a guy that's definitely capable up there. I've been liking to see as much time as we can out of him this year, and hopefully he'll be able to make something happen. And David Steen, a promising young freshman, so hopefully they can make something happen out there. Fresh legs for the Panthers.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, might as well use all your bag of tricks at this point. All right, turnover in the mid. Colts are just looking to counter every time they get a steal in the mid now because Panthers are pushing up numbers. They're forced to, obviously, with the deficit. Here comes Vince running on. Just under the halfway point of the second half here. Nice little give and go. Levine wants it back. Vince is still going to carry. And now he plays it. Levine had to drop back, obviously. And Conboy wins it nicely. This is David Steen. Leaves for Cartier. Going to try to overlap. Aaron Miller has it. Couldn't quite decide what he wanted to do with it. This is Conboy on. Colts steal in the mid. Going to try to counter here. Touching the ball up the wing. Nobody home. Brindle has plenty of time here. He's going to go long ball back up, but Colt defense is holding their ground firmly. Nice little play again by Cartier. I'll tell you what, Cartier, the rest of the team's got to match Cartier's intensity right now. He's winning a lot of balls, and of him, he needs outlets to go to when he's winning all these balls. Fiduska, nice little chest to himself. Here's Mike again. This is Miller. Looking for somebody running off him. Miller's going to take it. Oh, boy, nice little attempt at a through ball. Colt plays it off their own man. Adjust and see if they can counter here. Catch the defenseman. Here's Dave Steen. He's got space. Playing to Mike Cartier. Cartier trying to turn. Wins it with a nice slide tackle. McCurry taps wide. And this is Levine. Now over to Delamo. Delamo back to Levine. This is similar to what we saw earlier. He might go with a long cross again. Trying to beat his man wide. He keeps going. Good stuff from Levine. And here comes Levine. He beats him inside. Oh, he's tapped it side out, unfortunately, but Eric Levine with a great little run, avoiding several tackles and just pressing through.
Off the side of the net, goal kick, CV.
And in the Ringgold game last week, Levine did not start at his normal defensive role, coming off a little bit of a nose injury. And towards the end of the game, he asked Coach Schneider to give him a little run at forward just for fun to try and get a goal when they were already up 8-0. And same good stuff we're seeing out of Eric Levine. I believe he played forward whenever he was younger, freshman and sophomore year, and shows that he certainly hasn't forgotten how to move the ball up the field.
Yeah, that's a senior who really looks determined. You know, he doesn't want to go out like this. Joey Palladino checking into the game, another freshman. That's going to be a little bit of a push there. Or are they calling the high boot on St. Clair? I couldn't tell which. Did we get, looks like a little injury. Did we get a booking on Vince?
I don't think so. The number 2 for CV does look like he's injured his leg or perhaps a groin injury.
So Garver's going to take a little break. He's hurt a little.
Jeremy Garver.
So it's going to be a drop ball here after the injury timeout. Or no, just CV's going to put it back into play to St. Clair, and we restart. Brindle plays it up to Miller. And it's flicked out of bounds. Panther throw once again. Here's Levine. Nice little turn. Oh, and here we go. Nope, couldn't quite spring him. Brindle heads. Here's Sean Comboy. Comboy plays out wide. Palladino. Comboy. Sean taps over to Brindle. Brindle looking for Dave Steen. Can't find him. Headed out by Chartiers Valley. Can they turn and keep in? They do. Good hustle there on the sidelines. Comboy trying to touch middle. Can't quite get it there. Polio turns, but the Panthers are going to win this one. This is Steen. Steen touches over. Miller trying to leave for Kumar. Now he takes it himself. Looking for the back flick. Gets it back. Plays to Brindle. Panthers are going to try to accumulate some numbers in the box maybe. Brindle plays low. Here's Levine. Regroups. Captures it. Touches forward. Kumar can't quite get it. And here's Brindle. Brindle's going for Vince. Pops up. And it's going to be a handball. It was good possession from St. Clair. Generate enough numbers to get box or work for nicely. Plays the ball. Colts. Mike Cartier. Cartier turns. He has time. He uses it. There's the long ball we were looking for. He's got Dave Steen. Steen looking to pop it now. He touches to Joey Palladino. Palladino. 1-on-1. Foot kick. Boy, sold by it in the box. Umar down the right. He's being Umar trying to fight for it, but it's poked away again. Nice little step in there.
Have enough poise. See. Taking it to
physical. Levine tried to get a foot to it. Steen sells. Burdett puts back in. Levine, can he turn? Levine. Can't get his money. He hit the first one very well, but it was blocked. We've talked about the Chartiers.
We got Merritt and Mills checking back in for Miller and Steen. So the whole going with the younger guy strategy, I think we made. I think Lenny and Robbie just needed a little bit of a break, but
Absolutely. Ball's played up. Palladino goes up, climbs the air ladder and wins it. Here's Mike again. Nice little touch through. Give and go from Lenny to Mike Cartier. Mike Cartier with some space here. Now he sees Joey Palladino. Joey touches middle. Nice little give and go from Rob Merritt. Another deflection, though. The Chartiers Valley Colts defenders are everywhere. Burdett touching. Nice little turn by Delamo. Brindle's going to try to put it up, center it here. Merritt got his head on it, unfortunately, in the wrong direction, and the Colts are going to clear. Tap middle, Brindle, Cowboy. Sean taps middle. Here comes Vince, turns. Base. Touches to Lenny. Lenny can't trap that. It's going to be played out of bounds. Panther throw. Front guys have got to do a better job of trapping the ball and trying to get a turn and an attack at this point. It's getting desperate. Here's Cartier. Turns again. Taking his time. Vince touches over. Lenny touches back. Nice little move there by Nate Brindle. Nice little outside of the foot passes. Checking back. Can't get there. Burdett trying to turn. Can't do so. Cold player running through it. Back heel by Conboy to Burdett. Burdett turns. Nobody home. Colts going to try to put it back in. An errant touch back, and Vince is going to corral it. Ashe and Brindle. Brindle with a nice little pass. Here's Levine, who has moved up, as Adam discussed. Nice little pass. Lenny with speed. It's going to be another St. Clair corner. Eric Levine paying immediate dividends in the offensive attack with some aggression, and Lenny Mills with using that speed to generate a corner.
Quick restart on the corner.
Ashe centering it. Vince coming and getting ahead on it, but he's too far out. And once again, Manganero up to the task, clearing away for Chartiers Valley. Punted in. Palladino misjudges it, but will control it and tap back. This is Burdett. Tapping forward. Taken back by Chartiers Valley. Oh, here we go. Looking for Polio running up, but Hast going to run on. He's going to roll out to Sean Conboy, who has time and space. Sean plays forward. Levine. Cartier. Cartier, nice little high floating ball into the box, but Lenny will not be able to get there before Manganero does, and goes up and gets it, and we'll have a punt here for the Colts. Punted down the wing. It's going to roll out of bounds for a Panther throw. 10.5 remaining. Colts 3, Panthers nothing. Obviously, in desperate circumstances now, the Panthers really need to up that sense of urgency and try to get a couple goals here. Kelly turns on the steal. Looking to counter. Burdett checking back. Taps back to Hast. Hast is going up the wing here looking for Palladino. He's not going to be able to keep that in bounds. And as time winds, Colts have another throw. More Colt subs as they got to spell some of their key players for a little bit of a stretch and ought to be fresh for the last 10 minutes of this one. Going for the long throw. Palladino goes up, heads it out of bounds for another Colt throw, and certainly Chartiers Valley is going to take their time, in no hurry to trigger it back in. And that one is going to be off Manila for a Panther throw. Burdett throws. Palladino tried to flick it off the back of his head, but unfortunately it's going to be a Chartiers Valley throw-in. Nice little flick. Conboy wins it, though. Palladino turns. Can't quite control. St. Clair playing with it too much again. They will control this one. Step over by Palladino. Looking middle. Nice little touch by Merritt. Here comes Mike Cartier. Kelly's chasing. Cartier feels him. And great poise he's showing. Oh, and unfortunately an errant pass. Cartier tries to win it back. Does. Merritt. Nice little ball by Rob Merritt. Can Lenny get there? No, the ball will not check up. It was a great read. He had a little pass swinging over to the corner, streaking Lenny Mills. Lenny did not quite read it fast enough, and it will go out of bounds. Goal kick, Chartiers Valley. Cartier wins it again with his head. Merritt cannot quite control. Colts just tap it back. Burdett with the head wide. Can Palladino keep it in? He will. Taps middle. Burdett looking for Cartier. Can't find him. And it's centered back up high. Conboy with his head. And here comes Vince Delamo. Has some time here. Does not have to hurry. There's the pass to Lenny. Lenny trying to go down the wing. Could not control it. And then a little bit hard on the pass, looking for a streaking Ashe Kumar down the right wing. And it will be another Colt throw.
Time's starting to dwindle here as we get down to about 7.5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, it's that. It's not even the last pass for the Panthers right now. It's the pass before that they're just not making. Here we go. Levine has some space in the middle here. He turns, controls, looks. Oh, nice little give and go. Merritt touching for Lenny. And Lenny can't get there, and it's cleared again. Again, some indecision by the Panthers. Not sure who wants to play the ball. Vince playing it. Little fancy footwork. Looking for Levine. Can't find him. And it is cleared again. Colts can just keep playing long ball here and kill the time. Conboy. Cartier. Levine has a little bit of space. To Cartier. Back to Levine. Think he's going to let one fly at some point maybe. Tried to crush it for Ashe Kumar. Couldn't get there. Now headed middle. Here's Mike Cartier. Cartier, Delamo. Now back to Vince. Vince is going to fire one, but that's a little far out and did not get much on it. Will be a goal kick for the Colts. So here comes the Colts to put it back into play. Ball's hit harmlessly to the sidelines. Palladino going to win that one off of a Colt player. Trying to go middle. Sees Vince. Vince does have some space here. Trying to do another little give and go combination. Read well by the Colts. Vince is going to win it back here. Steps over. Cartier looking for a long shot. Miss hits it a little bit off to the left. Driven low and wide. And the Colts once again are going to get a goal kick.
Good pressure there by Vince. Good play. Good idea to drop it back to Cartier, but Chartiers just a little wide.
Yeah, it's tough in these situations to score those type of goals, but you know, you got to start somewhere, and if it means longer shots, maybe you get a rebound. Once again, Cartier up and winning it with his head. Just a great effort from him tonight. Mike's going to control it to his feet now. Got two guys on him. Touches back to Brindle. Now back to Mike. Touches beautifully over to Delamo. Touches middle. Here comes Levine. He's got some space. Oh, boy, I would have thought about shot. Nice ball to Lenny. Lenny tried to volley that out of the air, almost a half volley. Hit it hard, but way high. Got actually pretty good contact with it. But Eric Levine, he's one of the better free kick takers. If he gets a space there, you know, 25, 30 yards away, he may want to let one fire.
Yeah, and at this point, you kind of want every shot you can take.
He might think that he can't get it through the Chartiers Valley defenders who have deflected so many shots, and that's probably wise thinking. Touch middle, it's off ahead. Here come the Colts again. They have some space. Uh-oh, this could be the dagger right here. Nice little play. It's Paleo with the hat trick.
Joe Pullo with the hat trick.
And when you're starting to really commit numbers into the play, that's what you see. You are susceptible to the counterattack, and Panthers give up a 4th goal.
4, Upper St. Clair 0. Joe Pullo, his 3rd goal of the evening.
You know, you could say it hasn't been as bad as the margin indicates, but 4-0 is 4-0, and the Panthers are going to be leaving here tonight with their tails between their legs. Unfortunately, a big loss to their section rival here. Down 4-0 with 4.5 left to play. Here's Levine. Cartier stepping forward. Makes a nice little move. Taps middle. Levine trying to get there. Can't. Once again, the Colts clear. Conboy heads back in. Delamo heads over to Palladino. Joe taps middle here. Cartier again. Looking for Levine. Levine can't quite win that one. The Colts are going to win it again. Stepping in by Burdett nicely. Vince has all this time he wants now. Going to give him that type of space. There's Ashe. Taps middle to Vince. And once again, the Panthers turn it over in the midfield. Kelly looking up. He's offsides, I believe. And a late whistle, but they finally got it. Panthers trying to restart quickly. Counter. Merritt taps back. Sean Conboy with it. Burdett. Looking up, surveying. Playing the wing to Palladino. Joey centers it deep into the box. Manganero off his line. Plays the hop nicely and controls the ball. Chartiers Valley will have a punt here. Manganero puts it back into play with the drop kick. Nice little seal by Polio, who has 3 goals. Burdett, nice little play. Stop the momentum. But Polio takes it back. Tried to get a little fancy there. Palladino up to the challenge and steals it back. Here's Joe. He has it again. Goes middle to Mike Cartier. Now Cartier to Delamo. Delamo to Kumar. Kumar carries to Mike. Mike's going to have it from there. Nice little shot. Kind of the goalie kind of changed directions there and it knuckled a little, but up to the task. Plays the hop. Played out low and hard. Garver doesn't touch it, but it doesn't matter. It will go wide. It's a Panther throw. Once again, Kelly taps middle. Conboy. Merritt crosses over nicely to Cartier. Cartier to Levine. Levine, nice little outside foot pass to Palladino. I don't know how he called that across the line from 80 yards away. And
yeah, I mean, I was zoomed in on that one. That wasn't even close.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant at this point.
Not
but
that it matters, but
pretty horrendous call.
Ball has to be all the way over the line, and it was barely even touching it. But
wholesale subs for the Char Valley Colt team. And off of Cartier out of bounds. Thrown back in, Palladino heads. Cartier controls middle with 1 minute remaining.
1 minute.
And Kelly steals it again. And he's looking for another one. Got Manella running up, but not enough gas. And Hast controls and will punt it back, trying to get a late counter here. Then it'll be another throw. Back in, here's Mike trying to play the ball long. Merritt tried to run on it, couldn't get there. Kumar traps nicely. Tries to tap middle. Now he regains it. Ashe trying to find Palladino. Can't do so. 10 seconds
10
remaining.
Seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ends it, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, our Colts 4, Upper St. Clair 0. And in the words of Kenny the Hawk Carlson, you can put it on the board, yes.
Well, after that history, Onyx, that will end the game. Chartiers Alley 4, Upper St. Clair nothing. For Adam Wicks, this is Gavin Williams. Good night.
Good night, everybody.